Welcome back to my channel. I am Dee from Skinny Jeans on Lifetime. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate your support, and wow, I'm just excited to be included in this collaboration. Kelly from Freedom in a Budget has put this together. If you haven't already done so, go and check out her channel. She has got some amazing tips and tricks on budgeting, along with some amazing information on Weight Watchers, or WW. So please go and check out Kelly. She is just fantastic. So for this collaboration, Kelly has asked myself and a whole heap of other fantastic YouTubers to put together our top 5 WW meals. So this was really fun to film, but a little difficult because I just have so many favorite meals, and it was really hard to pick which ones I wanted to include in my video. So I've decided to do a bit of a range of meals. I have done a brunch vegetable waffle. These are fantastic. My family absolutely love these. They are always a winner. Generally something that we would have over the weekend, but you could have these for a lunch even. You could make them on a meal prep and freeze them. They freeze fantastically. A couple of minutes in the microwave or even a toaster and they are back to being wonderful. Now I have also included a banana bread. This banana bread tastes amazing and the size of the portions is massive. So for me, I love this banana bread because it's very versatile. You can freeze it, whack it in the toaster, and it is just beautiful for a snack or a breakfast. You can even have it as a dessert with ice cream. I have included a easy, super easy mac and cheese made with Laughing Cow cheese. This is the easiest mac and cheese I've ever made, and it is so tasty. My family just love it. I have included a beef Turkish Pide using the 2 ingredients dough. This meal is fantastic. My family absolutely love it when we make this one. Serve it up with a bit of sour cream and some vegetables or a salad, and it's definitely a winner. Now I also have included a share platter. So we would normally have these if we're having a movie night or if we have friends coming over. These share platters are just great. Everybody loves them. This one I have put in this video is a savory share platter, but I've also done sweet ones as well. They are just amazing. So I think that just about sums up my video and what I'm including. So I hope that you enjoy my little selection, and please go and check out all of the other YouTubers. I'm sure there is going to be some fantastic recipes in there. I'm going to go and check them out myself. I just love seeing new recipes and people's takes on old recipes and how they've modified them to be WW friendly also. So please leave me any comments down below if you have any questions, and I'll come back and answer you the best I can. And thank you so much, Kelly, for inviting me to be part of this collaboration. It was so exciting to film and I have had such a great time. So without further ado, let's jump into the video, and thank you guys for coming over and watching, and I really appreciate it. So until next time, catch you later. This is a family favorite for a brunch on the weekend. It is vegetable waffles with zucchini, pumpkin and carrot, a little bit of Cajun spice with 2 poached eggs, prosciutto and some avocado. Okay, so one thing that we like to have a lot in our house is share plates for dinner. So I have my plate ready to go. I have already baked my sweet potato and I've just cut them into little fries. I have cooked my halloumi cheese. I have got some roasted chickpeas. Now with the chickpeas, I'm not a real big fan of chickpeas, but I do prefer them roasted. And what I do to make them a little bit sweeter is just add a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup, and it just makes them really nice. I've got my tomatoes, my healthy fats with my avocado, a few mint leaves, some pomegranate seeds, and I have made some couscous. In my couscous is purely just spring onion, pepper, mixed herbs, and I've added a little bit of everything but the bagel seasonings just to give it a bit of flavour. But that's it, no salt. I don't think I needed it with the bagel seasoning. So all I'm going to do is just put this all together on my share plate and see what it looks like. Had some dips. I'm going to use this balsamic beetroot and feta. One serve is 2 smart points. Each serving size of those is 20 grams. Now for my 2 serves of the dipping sauce, I'm actually going to put in a separate little ramekin. That's so I know that I'm not overeating. And 20 grams of tzatziki. Finish it off with the pomegranates. And that's it. What I'll do is I'll add up the smart points and I will pop it on the screen. Okay, so I am making Turkish pides, which is a favourite in our household, and to make the pide I'm going to use the standard 2 ingredients dough. So I have just got 1 cup of self-raising flour, and I use just under 1 cup of the Chobani Greek yogurt. So all you do is you combine that well together until it forms a soft dough. If you add too much yogurt, just sprinkle in a little bit more flour. Just when it gets to this consistency, I normally like to tip it out onto the bench. Now when I use this dough for pizza bases, I actually add an egg, and it just makes the dough so much fluffier and pliable. It just is such a nice dough if you add an egg to it. However, when I make these, I stick to the original recipe and just use the flour and the yogurt. So just keep kneading it softly until it all comes together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into, I think we can get 6 out of this. Going to sprinkle just a slightly little bit of flour on my board now, and I'm not counting points for this because you can see it is such a small amount, and I have leftover flour in my bowl from the mixture, so I don't need to count any more flour, any more points for flour. So I have prepared my mince. All it is ground beef or beef mince, some herbs, spices, tomato paste, and a tin of diced tomatoes. Mix it all in together, let it cool a little bit, because if it's too hot it will make your dough bottoms go a little soggy. So all you want to do is let it cool slightly. I've got my oven preheating to 180 degrees, and it's really simple. All you do is pop your mixture on. I'll grab a spoon. Spoon your mixture in. Now I don't like to go too much in the beginning, so what I do is I just fold it over. I take the ends, I pinch it and pull it around and squeeze it together, which gives me my nice little boat effect at the end. And I do that on each side, pulling it together, creating the boat. All I do is then I will go ahead and add some more mixture once I have formed the shape. So then what I do is I transfer it to my baking dish and continue with the rest. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just top them up with the mixture now that I've got them all into my pan. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to separate them using a little bit of foil. This just helps them keep their shape. So I'm going to pop these in the oven for around about 20 minutes. I will check them along the way, obviously, to make sure the pastry doesn't burn. And once they're finished, I'll come back and show you what they look like. So this is what we've ended up with. They all came out perfectly fine. They did cook for around about 25 minutes and they are perfectly crispy and just perfect. So what I'm going to do now is just top it with a little bit of rocket, like a little dollop of sour cream, couple of flakes of chili and some pine nuts, and that is it. That is a beef pie for 8 smart points. So this is my mac and cheese recipe. This is delicious and definitely a favorite in our house. I am going to have to work out the points and let you know, because I decided at the last minute to add a little bit of panko breadcrumbs to the top and a bit of Parmesan cheese, which I don't normally do, so I just was changing it up tonight. And last but not least, this is my banana bread. It is beautiful, fresh or toasted. You get 12 large slices for 2 smart points each. This is a winner.